Easter, URL Radio, and a very familiar face we have.
Nicole Morrison.
Used to be with URL Radio, and now she is, she's here to talk about two things. One is ULA, and one is Trailblazing. So what do you want to talk about first, Nick?
Let's do Trailblazing first.
Okay, let's talk about Trailblazing.
All right.
So tell people how this works, because I don't think, and I said you need to do a video because I don't think people believe it until they see it being done, or until they have it done to them. And then you bring up stuff and they're like, no way.
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard to explain. You have to see it. The thing that we say all the time is you can't make this blank beep up because the stuff that's going to come up, the stuff that we're going to uncover, I have no idea, and the program does. And so what it is it's an app, it's a program created by a lady in the Fargo-Moorhead area to read energy. And so using a pendulum, I just use this and the app to find underlying reasons, causes, that kind of stuff on why things might be happening, and then we can shift and clear this stuff. So we started this, well, I got involved. One, I helped them with their marketing and stuff for a little while, but to communicate with Libby. And that's one of the main reasons why Tara created the program, was to communicate with animals and then nonverbal people. So that is the reason why it first got legs, and then
for people who don't know, Libby is your niece.
Yes,
and she has
schizencephaly. Yep, it's hard to say, even harder to live with.
Yeah, if you think say that's hard.
Yeah.
She has schizencephaly, which means that she's nonverbal.
Yes, cerebral palsy, epilepsy are the two of the main conditions that come with it. But yes, she's nonverbal, is not able to walk, that kind of stuff. And so we use it to find out why she's not feeling well, what she wants to tell the world. This little girl, words might not come out of her mouth, but they definitely come out of her body, because the messages that she comes up with and the things that she says is just mind-blowing. And so that's what we use to find out how many days a week she should go to school that's healthy for her during this COVID time, and if she should go at all, and and that kind of stuff.
If she's stressed out, if she's happy.
Yep. Yep, absolutely. Why she's not feeling well. And the doctors have just been blown away that we've been able to keep her out of the hospital. She's had pneumonia probably 4 or 5 times and has never had to been hospitalized, which they cannot believe that. But we're able to figure out before it gets too bad and that kind of stuff, and take her in and get things taken care of. And so it's been amazing with that. And so that's how we started, or why we started. And then it's just kind of moved into, I do it for my whole family, and I do it for friends, and I do it for, I have clients all over the U.S., Arizona, South Dakota, Pennsylvania, California, Arizona. Did I say that already? I don't know. Anyway.
Clients in Arizona?
I do. I have clients in Arizona. And so yeah, I'm able to, I don't have to do it in person. I like to do at least the first one in person or over Zoom so they can see it and see how it works, because it is hard to explain. But then once that's done, I don't have to. I'm able to tap into their energy from wherever they're at, as long as I have their permission. And that's the other thing, is you have to have permission. I can't make somebody better in your life without their permission, unless they're your minor child or your pet. Like, I can work on Barkley and that kind of stuff with your permission. But and I think I have, but right now he's having a nice little nap, and we'll just leave him. But so pets, businesses, I mean, really, it's just unlimited on what I can do.
So are you going to show us a little bit of
I am, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to zoom in on this
a
little bit.
All right. There we go. All right. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different programs that the app contains. Animal, people, trauma people, soul, freedom, origin, nature, business, home, nutrition, karma, spirit. And so we can just ask a question like, you know, we can ask yes, no questions like, was Barkley concerned about the baby that was just here?
Yes.
And if it goes this way, it's yes, and if it goes this way, it goes no. Okay, and so was Barkley concerned about the baby? He was. He was concerned about her crying. Yeah. And then we could ask why. I don't want to because I don't know who that baby was, but you know.
It's an anonymous baby.
Yeah, anonymous baby. Okay, so why was Barkley concerned about the baby? And so it's going to the soul program. So I tap on this, and but it's not working. Thousands and thousands of.
Oh, it's loading.
More.
It's just my fabulous router.
Of these pie charts underneath it. Okay. And so it took us to the soul program, and then it's going to take us to. Another one, and it's going to connections. So I tap on that, and so I just keep tapping until we get to the end, and then it's going to unresolved trauma. Okay, so is it unresolved trauma for the baby? No. Is it unresolved trauma for Barkley? Okay, so was there a baby in Barkley's life before you guys got him? Yes. Do you know?
I don't know who his fosters were.
Okay. So I get that there's some kind of attachment and that kind of stuff. So then what I do is I just ask yes, no questions to find out what that was. And so, you know, I asked, did Barkley have some kind of attachment to a baby before he came into your life? And it's saying yes. And then you know, was there something wrong with the baby? No. Does he miss the baby? Yes.
Crazy.
So that's.
I was wondering because I was like, he went right over to the baby and didn't seem curious. Like he knew what a baby was.
Yeah.
And usually when dogs don't see a baby ever, they're kind of curious as to what's this little weird thing.
Yeah.
And he went right over to it and stuck his snoot in the carrier and wagged his tail like he knew what it was.
Yeah. So he misses his baby.
Aw, that's so cute.
So that's how we can figure out things. And like I said, we can do it for businesses, people, whatever, animals. I've done it for everything.
Yeah.
Pigs.
And I like how it does go with, like, if people are concerned about health.
Yes.
It covers nutrition.
Yep.
It covers regular health. If they're worried about their spiritual health.
Yes, yeah. I mean, we can do fitness. We can do marketing. You know, what colors should I use in my new branding logo? We can do, why am I feeling cruddy this week? Or, you know, and I've used it a lot to help with COVID, to protect friends and family, anyone who wants some protection from it, not just the virus itself, but also the emotional things that have been, you know, come along with it.
Tough on a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely.
And do you get a lot of people wondering about money? Like money, do you get a lot of money questions?
You know, I don't get a lot of money questions.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
Everybody's worried about money.
Yeah.
People, talk to Nicole about money questions.
I can help you with the money. I can tell you what to do.
Figure out why you're not saving or making as much as you should.
Yeah. No, I can't think of a lot of, you know, I've done abundance, which is more than money, but it is definitely money. I've done, you know, kind of getting your moxie back, that kind of stuff. Lots of health things. You know, one person has had health issues for years after serving in Afghanistan and could not figure out what it was. It was in her shoulder, and here it had to do with her thyroid. And once she told the doctors at Mayo that, they're like, oh, that does make sense. Okay, so I'm not saying that I will always have those answers. And obviously, if I did, I would have prevented you from having ovarian cancer if I could have.
I don't think anybody can prevent me from having ovarian cancer.
You know, I would weigh $120 and have your sexy blonde hair. You know, if you could do all that kind of stuff, but it's not that easy. There are layers. There are multiple issues that you have to work through to get to that place. You know, I think emotionally I'm at a place that I've never been before, in a really good place. Physically, I still got a long ways to go, but I do probably 4 or 5 sessions a week on myself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, as many as it lets me. Like if it says no, I can't do one today, I won't. Or, you know, but I usually have a list of things that I'm working on and that kind of stuff. But so yeah, Libby and myself, I work on a lot.
And Stacy.
I work on Stacy. Nicole Morrison Strategies on Facebook and Instagram. There you go.
All right. Well, thanks for being on today.
Thanks for having me.